Good afternoon and welcome to a special edition of Growth Talk. I'm your host Duvalier Malone, and I have with me today Joseph Eubanks. Joseph is a high school senior here at Ridgeland High School, and he's going to be talking to us about his experience and how he got here to Mississippi. Joseph, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. You're one of our scholarship recipients, and I wanted to just have an opportunity to sit down and let the state of Mississippi see the products that are here in the state of Mississippi. Tell us a little about how you got here to Mississippi.
Well, I was originally born in northern Louisiana. My mother had moved my brother and my sister here, I believe, like after Katrina. And we've been living here for the past years. It's been really great experience. More peaceful, slower. I've just been able to focus more on my academics and just focus on the future and with my accomplishments. Just what I want to be in the future.
Wow. So tell me about your experience in New Orleans. So you came up from Hurricane Katrina. So you were a Hurricane Katrina survivor and you got here to Mississippi. And so you say it's much slower here in Mississippi. Okay. Good. So how has the mentorship been at Ridgeland High School?
Really great support system here at Ridgeland High. People just want to see you succeed. They really do. And my principal, she works very hard. She's very hands-on. She wants you to succeed. Like she doesn't expect nothing but success from her students. My counselors, they've been just so helpful. My teachers been really wanting to just achieve so much, and I'm just really thankful that I've had that.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about where you're trying to attend school at, and tell us about what you want to major in. Let the state of Mississippi know about that.
Well, I was accepted into Mississippi State University.
So as a young student here at Ridgeland High School, graduating, what would you tell students who are coming behind you to be able to attain the success that you have attained here in the state of Mississippi?
Wow, just work hard, just get the dedication. Don't never look at something that just means that's bigger than something you're going to achieve. Make it what you love, just get behind you, proud of you. It's just one thing. That's the state has so many great things that it has. And you just want to get grasp and make it by everything.
Very good, Joseph. Thank you so much again for coming. We're going to go down to the Capitol in just a second and talk about your experience there at the Capitol. I want to hear about what happened, what you learned there with Governor Phil Bryant, right? Governor Phil Bryant. So stay tuned. We're on our way down to the Capitol, and we'll have an opportunity to hear more from Joseph Eubanks. Thank you so much, Joseph. Welcome back. I'm here with Joseph, and we're here at the Mississippi Capitol here in Jackson, Mississippi. Joseph had an opportunity to intern here for 1 week with Governor Phil Bryant. Joseph is going to tell us about his experience here on the Hill. Joseph, tell us about your experience on the Hill. I remember being 16 and having the same opportunity as you had to come here and to page here on the Hill. Tell us a little about your experience on the Hill. How was it like?
Well, it was an amazing experience. I had the opportunity to meet both Governor Phil Bryant and Lieutenant Governor Pat. I was both able to discuss the state of politics in the state of Mississippi. I had an opportunity to meet the Madison County senators who represent my area, originally Mississippi. It was an amazing experience. Just the experience of just seeing how the Senate would go in session and discuss different laws and reforms in the state of Mississippi. I was actually at the time trying to get the charter school bill passed, and both law and House. The House and the Senate both passed their own, but have not been able to come to an agreement. So I feel that it's just been a learning experience, just seeing the state of politics here, seeing Republican and Democrat, and just seeing the different views that they had. I was able to ask many of their very powerful questions. They gave me very great answers about charter schools and how they felt they would better the state of Mississippi, about how they would like to see it handled, how they would see it used. I actually had a sit-down conversation with Lieutenant Governor Pat Reeves, and I asked him about how that I felt that the United States economy had an effect on Mississippi's economy. I felt that Mississippi's economy was 8.4, unemployment growth like 2.2%. So it's a little lag between national average, but I feel that Mississippi has a great future, a very great future. We just have to just figure out that it all starts with education, and that in the meantime we have to keep working hard for job creation and better the state's just overall economy, education, infrastructure, and healthcare. So we can have a great positive future in the state of Mississippi.
Right. So, Joseph, this gave you hope. Was this your first time being here on the Hill?
Yes, first time ever. It just made my interest in politics grow even more. I just really felt that I had found my calling. So
right. And so this is so powerful, and I want the state of Mississippi to be able to understand this, because at the age of 16, I had the opportunity to come here on the Hill, and you were how old when you came here? You were 18, and you were here based on an internship, and that's why it's so important in the state of Mississippi that we fund programs for young people just like Joseph to have these same opportunities to come, because this has given you more hope. So when you left the Hill, I can imagine you started working even harder. Tell us about that.
Well, I worked harder to look for more opportunities. I looked for, as we were trying to become a GS1 level student, internship training for the U.S. State Department in Washington, D.C. I'm actually still looking for that. I'm actually been looking for more public service opportunities volunteer, like around Richmond and just in the whole state of Mississippi. I actually have looking forward to joining political action groups in the state of Mississippi that deals with any types of education, just public corrections, healthcare infrastructure, things like that. I was just looking to just meet and just greet with more powerful figures in the state of Mississippi if I can just get better opportunities and, just meet people who just feel the same way I feel about politics and just helping people and just touching people.
Right. And Joseph, I want to also ask you something, that once you finish your college education, do you have plans to come back here in the state of Mississippi?
Of course. Okay. I actually would love to start with law school, and while I'm going to law school, pay for law school, probably by being a teacher. Helping kids, just like myself, just school, just trying to get kids just to learn and just let education be fun again. I think I'm a very great person. I feel very likable. So I think I'll be great for kids. While I'm in law school, hopefully I get some more opportunities to be a lawyer and climb the ranks, and hopefully I'll be a front for the office here around the city.
Awesome. That's very awesome, because we need brilliant minds like yourself here in the state of Mississippi to stay here and to help us continue to progress. As you said, we have a lot of potential, but we just need, young minds and invocated ideas to progress the state of Mississippi. Tell us about a national issue that's pressing here in this, across the nation that you think is very, very needed to talk about right now.
Well, I know that the recent Boston bombing was a very tragic event. I know that there are so many different types of theories of how it could happen. I've seen in the videos and pictures that security was not a problem. There was lots of Boston police around. I feel this is a tragic event. It just shows that America is still targeting terrorism. There are still people out there who feel that violence is a way of expressing themselves. And we just need to protect ourselves more. I like the fact that we are continuing our fight against terrorism. I like the fact that we will be leaving Afghanistan. So more of the funds that are there in Afghanistan will be more just protecting the United States of America. We still are getting threats from nations like Iran and North Korea. So we must be better protected and we'll better ourselves and just make sure that we be well prepared for any type of attack against American citizens and American interests.
Right. So Joseph, as we wrap up this interview, I want you to look at the state of Mississippi, and if it was one thing and one advice from a youth perspective that you could give all lawmakers here in the state of Mississippi, what would that advice be from a young perspective?
Just better education for kids. Let's make schools who don't have the funds in rural areas that don't have any means of just better in their surroundings. Just make it better for all kids. Because there are tons of communities like Yazoo City, Canton, Port Gibson, Rutherford High School that really need the support. And if they get the support, they need better funding and just state funding, state support. They would be very better. I think they can be one of the top performing high schools in the school district of the state. But at first, they need to figure this out. They need to get the people in there. They can just see down, look at this around, and know where they need to start. So I really feel that maybe charter schools will be here in the future, but I know definitely the majority of it all starts with education.
Thank you so much, Joseph. I totally agree with you, because I agree that education, I believe, breaks the back of poverty, and it gives students an opportunity to advance themselves. So I thank you for that advice, and I pray that the state of Mississippi lawmakers take an opportunity and listen to what these young people are saying across the state of Mississippi, because education is very vital to the success of our state. And also to make sure that you guys are receiving the funding that you need to attend college. So again, I thank you guys for tuning in to this special edition of Growth Talk with Joseph Eubanks, one of our young rising stars here in the state of Mississippi. And we thank you guys for tuning in. We look forward to you guys viewing again. As always, Growth Talk is about helping to progress the community. If you have any ideas on show topics, you can contact me at duvaliermalone.com. Follow me on Twitter at Duvalier Malone. Thank you again for tuning in.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
You have a great day. Thank you for the opportunity.
No problem.